Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Young Sutton, and today I would like to talk about the Lenormand key card. We'll begin by looking at the original translation for this card, which is on the other side. It says, the key, if near, means the certain success of a wish or a plan, if distant, the contrary. Now what that is saying is that when it lands near your card, whatever you're trying to accomplish or manifest is within your grasp. Now that's important, within your grasp. Think about all that this can mean. Let's look in my book, Petit Lenormand Oracle. All right, here. Right under basic concept, it's the card of answers, finding solutions, fulfillment, gaining or controlling, that's important too, access, locking or unlocking. It can be a way in or a way out. Falling near the client's card, it represents having the key to something, but it's up to them to use it. Okay, and of course there's a lot more on that card. There's a lot on every card in there, so grab that book if you haven't already. Okay, I don't have too many cards out here because no matter what, this is not a card that many deck creators have gotten creative about. You know, no matter what, there's just a key. I mean, here, this is the simplest key card I have. I love this deck, right? This is the, that was from the WDA Lenormand Summit that I was part of. Okay, and then, of course, Liz Dean has a nice key card. The key unlocks secrets and reveals success, but in her book, turn right to it. It says, secrets revealed, possibilities open up, great success, beginnings and new directions. You have everything you now need to progress. There again, she's saying you have what you need to progress. She's not saying, oh, progress or, you know, success is guaranteed. You have what you need to get there. That is important. Good job, Liz Dean. Okay, oh, for you witchy types, come on, who doesn't love this is Crone's Bones, right? Yeah, it's Crone's Bones key card. And then, of course, the red owl has a nice, simple phrase. If you have the chance to have this key at your side right from the start, your life shall flow according to the desires of your heart. All that's saying is that when it's near, you have access to get what you want. Okay. Now, oh, I want to show you this deck because this is the Hermes deck, or as many Americans say, Hermes. It's one of Robert Place's decks, and a couple people just asked me recently about, well, somebody asked me about a deck that looks like playing cards, because they, like I, started by making their first deck from a deck of playing cards. So this is what they're used to seeing. They're used to looking at playing cards with just, you know, the Lenormand number and name written on it. But here you have, within this deck, you have a full Lenormand deck, that's a full 36 card deck, right? And you can see he just put little pictures on there. So if you know this deck according to the playing card insets, then this is a perfect deck for you. But it's also a great deck because it includes a full playing card deck. So it's a great deck for you readers who also read playing cards, because you can use it for both. Isn't that cool? Thank you, Robert Place. All right, now, let's see. All right, so let's consider the definition of the word key. It's something that provides access to or an understanding of something else. So right there, the definition of the word references access and answers. When we use the word key as an adjective, it refers to something of crucial importance or significance. There again, that's what this card means. So a key gives you control over entry and admittance. You can open something up or lock it up. But don't let the idea of closing a chapter confuse you. If you're in control of the key and the solution you seek is to close a door, well, then that's what will happen, right? When you see this card, think of answers, access, openings, and assurance. It can indicate releasing and liberating, as well as including or welcoming something or someone. Now, in describing personality, it relays the idea of someone being important, right? As in a key person. Someone who's always welcome everywhere. Someone who knows no boundaries, or someone who can open doors for you. But if it's just describing who they are, their personality, it could be a problem solver, right? Or somebody who always has an answer. It could be someone who's open-minded. Like if you see something like this, right? I mean, think about what the rider is. The rider is new ideas, news from others, right? News has to come from somewhere, new ideas and new opinions from others coming to you, right? So this together, in describing a person, that to me tells me that they are open-minded, right? And then of course this would be like open-hearted. Okay, so no matter what, this is a positive card, right? And it's pretty straightforward. So if you're not understanding the message that this card is trying to relay to you when it shows up in a small spread, the problem is most likely your question. You know, it's usually your question is not specific enough and your context isn't clear enough. And, you know, I keep saying that if you're not laying a grand tableau, if you're only throwing down 3 or 5 cards, well, you've got to have very clear context and a very specific question to be able to use so few cards. Or maybe you weren't clear ahead of time as to how you were going to interpret the spread, you know. But it's almost always the question, because it really is a straightforward card. Okay, so let's look at some ideas here of what this could be saying. Right? This could be, well, this would be access denied, right? This would be access denied, whereas this is like after an ending, you just found a solution or something like that. And if this is access denied, this is access blocked, right? As in hindered or delayed. And this is like, don't be so quick to open that door, because you're opening yourself to danger, right? Opening up to danger. Yeah. And this one, this is like snooping around and being nosy wrongly, especially if the lily is like below the person and these cards are around. Yeah, that's like don't be nosing around where you shouldn't be. And of course we have entering into a contract. Here we have, this is like getting the answer, finding out, right? The information was hidden, but now you just figured it out. You just found out, right? Discovered the answer, the information. And along those same lines, this is like, this is an opportunity. That's an opportunity to gain access to something or to find an answer. And this, when I see this, this is like an aha moment. This is eureka. Oh, I just suddenly figured it out. I just got lucky and just, you know, gained access, found the answer, that kind of thing. And this is, now this is finding your way out of a fog, right? So that's figuring something out. Whereas this would be an unclear answer. Uh-huh. And then when I see these two together, because we have the clarity and successful new path, right? This is definitely inspiration. I mean, it can go either way too. I mean, this is inspiration, this is ingenuity, this is inventiveness. I love seeing these two together. Wow. And, you know, let's look at closing a chapter, right? I mean, when I see in a grand tableau, right, when I see the cards, this card telling me that someone's going to close a chapter, it's usually something like, I don't know, we have to put a person in there. And then it's something like, you know, you can see that they're moving on, and they're moving on to something better, right? And there could be like cards in there of, you know, making the decision, changing, right? But it's generally where there's a bunch of crap on this side that you don't like, right? Right, there's a bunch of stuff over here that you don't like, and you know, that really tells you that they're closing a chapter and they're moving on, right? Yeah, you would definitely see something to that effect. Okay, so that is it for today, my friends. I hope that was crystal clear. And as always, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. And thanks for watching. Now go play with your cards. Bye, everybody.